All right, let's get started. My name is Joe Bell. I am the president of SYRCL. I am in my second year as president of SYRCL, and I am astounded daily by all the work that this organization does and that you do as supporters, as volunteers, as activists in the community together with this organization. Just a couple of words about that. This organization goes back, as many of you know, to 1983. And at that point in Nevada County, there were no strong environmental organizations at all. The first one was the Sierra Nevada Group, and from the Sierra Nevada Group sprung SYRCL to deal with small hydro dams on the river. And I want to say that our Environmentalist of the Year this year was there then. And I'm really happy to say that I was part of that process as well. It's a great honor to welcome you to our 4th annual State of the Yuba. January 2017 ushered in a whirlwind of change for anyone who cares about water, wildlife, and climate. Tonight is your night to see exactly what's at stake for the Yuba watershed and how you can get involved. SYRCL's been engaged in river and science advocacy all these years, so this room is filled with lots of opportunities for anyone who wants to make a difference. You can sign up to be a river monitor. You can join our river ambassadors who are on the front lines of river safety and stewardship in the era of declining public funds to support and protect and keep our rivers safe and clean. You can celebrate Earth Day with us this Saturday with our mini cleanup at Pioneer Park. And most importantly, you can get involved in our work regarding the Centennial Dam. Become a dam watchdog, write your congresspersons, tell NID how you feel about this particular project. And SYRCL has a website, as you know, that provides lots of information, objective scientific information about this project and the context in which it's occurring. Before we get too far into this, I want to welcome and specifically recognize our elected public officials who are here tonight. Dear friend Evans Phillips, Mayor of Nevada City, can you stand up for a sec? We also have Randy Fletcher from the Yuba County Board of Supervisors. Welcome, Randy, are you here? Not yet, okay. We'll introduce him when he comes on. I know Dan Miller, the member of the Nevada County Board of Supervisors. I saw him when he came in. I don't know where he is right now. There you go, Dan. Also, Nick Wilcox, who's president of NID, and we're really happy to see him here. One of my earliest friends in Nevada County and one of the activists I respect the most because he's also an artist, the mayor of Grass Valley, Howard Levine. And he's been instrumental, by the way, in getting the Wild and Scenic Film Festival into the Grass Valley venues. Let's thank the SYRCL staff for putting on this event together. I want to recognize, and I'm going to come back to that, I want to recognize the members of the Board of Directors of SYRCL, in addition to myself. Shana Maziarz, who's the Vice President, John Reagan, who's Secretary, Janet Peak, who's Treasurer, Brian Bisnet, Marty Coleman Hunt, Barbara Getz, Roger Hicks, Kurt Lorenz, Jeff Ottefee, Isaac Silverman, and Deborah Weister. And we have a new member coming onto the board, we hope next week, Sherry Bartolucci. Let's thank them too. Next, I want to mention the River People team and our intern for the River People, Hayden Fleenor. Hayden, are you here? I want to thank our volunteers, Savannah Ortegan, Keith Johnson, Rory Lynn Gotham, Mark Toalkas, I hope that's right, Rufus Kerr. Let's thank them. We couldn't do our work as members of the board and activists without our partners, especially our volunteers. Tonight we are honoring our Volunteer of the Year, Youth Environmentalist of the Year, and Partner of the Year. Tonight we'll also hear from our Executive Director, Caleb Dardick, and our Science Director, Rachel Hutchinson. They'll talk in depth about the Dam Watchdog Campaign, the Centennial Dam project itself, SYRCL's new plan to help salmon on the lower Yuba. Afterwards, we'll hold an informal question and answer period. Caleb and Rachel will be joined by our board members, Isaac Silverman and Jeff Ottovy. Before we start a part of the program, I want to introduce our Development Director, Julie Pokrant.
I'm going to adjust this. Hello, everyone. It's such a pleasure, an inspiring experience to see all of you here. So many people who are committed to this watershed. Thank you for coming. At a time when water quality and environmental laws are under attack, our work right here, all of us together, has never been more important. Please know, our very future depends on people like you, individuals who love the Yuba and who are engaged. We're a community here, and we should celebrate this. We're river advocates and volunteers, citizen scientists and water quality testers, naturalists and educators. We're a bunch of do-gooders and go-getters, right? We're paddlers, anglers. Somebody told me skinny dippers should be in there, right? It was controversial if I should say a bunch of hippies, but we're definitely hikers and bikers, runners and walkers. We're bird watchers and animal lovers. We're artists, aren't we? We're painters and poets and photographers. We cherish our parks and public lands, and we want them to be protected and cared for. We have a positive, even loving relationship with our rivers and creeks. Not every community has that love for our rivers. They are the stuff of our dreams. They run through our deepest memories. Family and friends. If they're protected, they're going to protect us in the future. They're going to provide resiliency for us as we face climate change. SYRCL turns your love for the Yuba River into action. That's what you're seeing here tonight. Isn't this fabulous? All of our stations, all of this volunteer work. And this is the NPR moment. This is why your membership is so critical. We couldn't do this without our members. Yes. Your support fuels us. You fuel our on-the-ground work, our river ambassadors, our river monitors, our field work, our river scientists, and our policy work. And I have to give a personal kudos to our development team because they've been out there tonight handling your renewals. Thank you so much. I couldn't believe how busy they were. So so I'm going to give my little pitch, but this is thank you already. So you can renew your membership. If you haven't done so already, see Vanessa, who's over by the merchandise table, or Elena, who's outside. And if you renew tonight, we're going to treat you to a beer. Get it? Renew for a brew? I've been waiting for that for years. I was saving it to do an event at Shauna's place, but we're using it tonight. Renew for a brew. And here we go. New counts too. So if you're a new member tonight, you're getting a beer as well. All right, I have one more rhyme. See if you understand what this means. It took me forever. Month by month will help us triumph. What does that mean? Okay, approximately 70–80% of our membership give $50 to $60. And we love you for that. Thank you. It means a lot. But let me share some behind-the-scene works that goes into getting our memberships. It usually takes 2 to 3 mailed reminders, plus an email from us to get a typical annual gift. How can we make this easier for you all? How can we make it easier for us? Might I suggest you become a monthly member? If you enroll in our automatic payment plan through your checking account or credit card, you'll save us postage, paper, and toner. We won't have to print and mail your renewal reminders, and plus you are always up to date, so you can get all the fun little benefits like, wild and scenic discounts to go out for the Yuba, and plus, always can come in and check out films from our library. And plus the good feeling that you're doing something for the river. Plus, if you become a monthly member, you are free to do a little bit more for us because it's broken down into manageable bites, like giving $10 to $20 a month. That's a little bit of an upgrade for us, and it's quite manageable for most people. Who's a sustainer in here? Who's a monthly member? Can you raise your hand? Barbara, you are. You and Mike. Thank you all. So if you join our monthly program, we're going to throw in a clean canteen plate cup. That's our special for tonight. But wait, there's more. We're still in NPR mode because, we got to protect NPR too, and they have a great model.
So we have mugs, right?
Right, no, Roger. Yes, we do have mugs for sale. Go buy those mugs. So if you own a business, we have sponsorship opportunities for you. It's the 20th anniversary of the cleanup this September. It's a great way to help the community. You gain visibility as a business, and if you have a lot of employees, you can do some in-house team building. This means if you want to become a sponsor and get your employees on the river, we'll help you do that. And speaking of our beloved Yuba River cleanup, anyone can help fundraise and honor all that volunteer work through our clean-a-thon. We'll launch that in August. And finally, for all of you who love good music, barbecue, and great deals on weekend getaways, we have our Wild for the Yuba. It's our party for the river, taking place at the North Star House, Peggy Levine, June 4th on a Sunday. There's going to be hot jazz by the Earls of Newtown. I think this community likes the Earls of Newtown, right? Food by Smiley Guys. We're going to have beer and wine for sale, thanks to Three Forks. Thanks, Shauna. Old Republic, Barefoot Bubbly, and Mount People's Wine. And of course, we're going to have our famous silent and live auctions. So it's going to be great fun. We have beautiful postcards, so pick one up. And once again, thank you for attending this evening. Thank you for loving the Yuba. And help us turn your love into action tonight. Without further delay, let's kick off this program. And Jen Tama, would you please come up to the podium?